part of being live. Stuff happens. Hey, Fullsizelife family, try number 2. If you got the first one, yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna try to do these daily, and hopefully this will work out better this time. Yeah, day 1, I don't remember. Whoops. All right, let's try it again. Hey, Fullsizelife family, Michael here. Day 126, 17 days to the half marathon, 241 days to the full marathon, and 21,190 steps for today. That's the goal. And got about 9,100 in. Gout flare-up is back on my right toe, my right big toe. I'm drinking extra water. Yesterday was weigh-in Wednesday. I had a 4-pound gain, but shortly after that, started expelling water. Gout flare-up started. So yeah, it was water weight, and I'm drinking extra water. Oh, this thing's upside down. To get that joint flushed out as quickly as possible. Icing it. Got my feet elevated when I'm working. Have my feet elevated anyways while I'm working. But yeah. So I suspect next week I'll be down below 310. Because, well, bladder's only letting me go about 10 minutes before it wants to empty out. And yeah, by the way, this is the high. Let's see if I can turn the tracking off. This is the hydration vest that I got. It's a Swiftland, I think. TT. Don't know what the T means, but it's very soft, it's very light. It's got front pouches for hydration, it's got back pouch for hydration. I tried on a bunch of them, bunch of different things at REI, and big brands, no name brands. This one felt the best and fit the best. It's got Velcro on the sides, right there. That gives it a lot of expansion available. They're not universal fit either. I'm sorry, universal fit is annoying. There's no such thing as a universal size person. But yeah, they go up to 1X and 2X. This is a 1X, 2X, and I actually like it so far. It's got a zipper pocket over here for your cell phone, but since I use a Samsung Ultra, 23 Ultra, it doesn't fit. But it has a slot right here where it fits, and it actually does really good there. Comes with the Hydro Flask ones where they're soft-sided and you can bite down on them and empty them out. And it does not come with the bladder for the back. That was mildly annoying. I mean, if you're going to charge that much money include the bladder. Yeah, I got one of my neighbors coming up with his dog. And but yeah. Morning.
How are you today?
I hurt.
Join the club.
Yeah, it's he's a veteran. He's got a German Shepherd, and haven't seen him that much. He's not the normal. He doesn't walk his dog with the normal group of morning walkers. I call them morning walkers, and not just morning walkers. They also walk right about sunset, and yeah, there's like 6 or 7 that does it every morning, or most mornings. Obviously, if it's raining or if it's bad weather, they're not walking. But one lady that lives over here, she went to go take care of her grandson. She'll be gone for 10 days. She's the one who walks every morning before the sun comes up, same time I do. We always walk in opposite directions, but she walks just as fast as me, and I'm pretty sure she's probably in her 70s. So I'm very impressed. Age doesn't, I mean, it's your condition that makes you not be able to walk. It's not your age. And when I was at my heaviest, I was truck driving. I was sitting in a driver's seat all day long. I'd go eat, go to bed, wash, rinse, repeat every day. I mean, when you have a 11-hour work day every day, but you have to do other things during that time. And then on top of that, once you get done, you're mentally exhausted. Sometimes you actually are exhausted. And last thing you want to do is get out there and put some miles in by walking or running. And you have to do it around a truck stop or somewhere nearby. Hello, goodbye. But yeah, we're getting our steps in today. And if y'all want to join me, 8 a.m., hopefully every morning, Central Time. And I'll go about an hour, as long as I got room on the cell phone port and the battery holds up. I got a way where I can do it, charging my phone at the same time while I'm doing the live. But I also got to check that out. See if I'm at 59%, so I'm doing okay. I wonder if there's a slow chat. I don't know. Still trying to figure this part out. And yeah. 10 minutes. But yeah, let's just get some steps in this morning. I've been thinking about where I'm going to go this weekend as far as like a state park or something like that. I haven't figured it out yet. Guadalupe State Park, I love it. It's close. It's a great park. But I also want to do something different. So, need to find out if the rodeo's going on. Maybe I'll just do the rodeo. Not actually go to a concert or anything like that. Just walk around, live stream, get my steps in, relax. And yeah, if you don't know, I'm in the San Antonio area, San Antonio, Texas area, north of there. Pretty close to Blanco, Texas. And in the description, and I think I might have put it in my bio, but I don't know. There'll be a PO box in there. Only USPS deliveries, because I don't think UPS or FedEx delivers to PO boxes, but we'll see. Yeah, I should have been looking into jails already for the half, but I haven't been, and I'm afraid I might be a little bit too late to try those out. I might see if I can find some this weekend. I know I can just order them online, but I'm guessing that gels all have differences. I'm trying to avoid them, but if I'm wanting to survive the half and the full marathon, I need a drink, I forgot. I need to make sure I keep my energy levels up. And best way of doing that, evidently, is gels. Evidently, you can make them yourself, like with different types of sugars or something like that, and pectin or basically gelatin or something like that. I don't know. I'm trying to make sure I don't depend on stuff like that as well. If I'm dumping a bunch of sugar into me by doing gels, then quite frankly, not going to be very helpful. So, yeah, so dealing with gout right now, flare up, not fun. I'm also dealing with what? All right, so I was retaining water all last week, seemed like, and now I'm not, and that is, well, been fun, and well, time to go deal with that again. I'm gonna mute myself this time. All right, that's better. Yeah, get ridiculous. But yeah, just getting our steps in. Almost at 11,000 already, or finally. Right foot hurts, the gout. But I finally got to a point on my left where I don't have any tape on it. So I'm getting closer to having that foot completely healed from the blisters and stuff. But I'm definitely going to tape them both up for the half marathon because, well, even though I'm going to do a half marathon, I'm still probably going to have 24,000 steps I got to do the next day. Yeah. But we're getting up there. I barely beat the steps yesterday. So it only went up by 10. I was trying to avoid doing extra walking just because of the gout. It was hurting pretty bad last night. And I don't need to go to the doctor twice in a month or twice in 2 months for gout. So I'm trying to manage it. Got to keep on drinking. Whoops. Why are you tripping out now? Oh. Had the gimbal handle upside down. Don't know if that was the cause of it, but I don't know. Sorry. Radioactive by Pentatonics. It doesn't hit like the original, so that's what I'm listening to in my headphones. Yeah, but get this done. It's Thursday finally. Getting closer to the end of the week. Yeah, I gotta talk with the wife and see what she has, if she has any plans for this weekend. Saturday, Sunday, Valentine's Day is this weekend. We intentionally avoid the restaurants on Valentine's Day, generally, because, well, I used to work restaurant management, and yeah, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, if you were a customer, you didn't want to be there. Yeah, those 2 days of the year are the longest, hardest days for a normal restaurant. And yeah. Yeah, it was a family-owned company. They have got, I don't know, I think they used to have like 20 locations in San Antonio. Really big restaurant chain in San Antonio. It was like home-style cooking, all-American type food. Texas-style food. And yeah, the just core colors are kind of bad. But not my restaurant, not my problem. But yeah, someone was smoking their vehicle up pretty bad. All I'm is exhaust right now, and I can see it. Yeah, it's like, Well, let's get these steps in. Let's get done. Let's keep on going. Reason why I'm using the Garmin app is because it's giving me incremental increases. And it's helping. I'm burning more calories every day. It might be 10, 15, 100 extra calories in a day, but you put that over a year and you're not increasing your food intake, your calorie intake, not necessarily food. You can eat tons of food and be getting very little calories. That's why there are certain vegetables I eat. They're generally low in sugars, and they're bulk. In other words, they add bulk to the meal without adding extra calories. Broccoli, green beans, cauliflower, zucchini, tomatoes, stuff like that. If you're overweight and you eat big meals, if you're adding in some of those low sugar, aka lower calorie vegetables in, you won't feel hungry as if you just cut your calories by reducing your portion size. That was one of the big things I learned. If you are eating big portions and that's what your body is wanting, because you've got your stomach stretched so much, substituting out some of those low calorie vegetables will still get you that same fullness feeling. And I actually like to try to do some of the things that are actually got lots of extra vitamins and minerals. My big one I like, which I try to eat kind of often, is the green beans, but spinach. You steam it real quick, mix it in with your food, like little baby spinach things. It adds bulk and very little calories. I mean, my thing is right before I go to bed, if I'm hungry, I have trouble sleeping. So I need to find something other than ice cream. Or I need to just have a protein, a low carb protein shake blended. I've done that before. I'll put some peanut butter powder in it to give it something other than just the protein powder. But I always try to put a little bit of milk or cream in it. I've tried it with just using water and blending it with ice. It just doesn't taste right. Kind of like hot chocolate for me. I can't stand hot chocolate without some type of milk product in it. Now, I don't know why. I think it just makes it creamier or smoother. I don't know. I'm talking food because I'm hungry, which is not necessarily very helpful if you're trying to lose weight. But I'm also doing this on an empty stomach. So, as if I go through all of my sugar stores of my muscles, and I start burning fat. So it's the reason why I generally try to do all this stuff on an empty stomach. And I'm at about 12,000 steps now. And yeah, you can tell I'm getting hungry talking about food. But I kind of feel like my sugar's dropped a little bit, sugar levels. So it just might be mental. Oh, someone's cooking. But yeah, I meal prepped Tuesday. I made lasagna. Is it low calorie? No, but if I portion it and find out what the calories is for that portion, then it's fine. As long as I'm staying below that 2,800 calories, I can have some lasagna. Or if I'm staying below that 2,800 calories, I can have a slice of pizza. I'm not on a diet. I'm on a calorie restriction, but not overdoing it. Trust me. When I was trying to lose the weight for the bariatric surgery, hello, whoever. My name's Michael. Bye. I was on that second set of pounds they told me to lose. I was staying below 1,100 calories, but I was not doing much. I was just existing at that point. But one thing that helped me while I was doing the first set of it was I was doing low carb. The second set was also low carb, but it was low carb with some calorie restrictions. But I was also working on raised garden beds and shoveling up a bunch of compost that I have a pile over here for, and mulch, and I haven't done that since the surgery. Wanted to make sure I had some time to get my body normalized, and once I get this done, October, when I do my full marathon, I'll probably start getting the garden back ready again. I mean, I've got, let's see, that first pile used to be 3 times taller when I got it. It's sitting there decomposing for 2 years now, and the one underneath the tarp is mushroom compost, and yeah, that's been sitting there for 3 years, and that's some good stuff. That over there is my 5th anniversary, 5th wedding anniversary present from my wife. She gave me permission to buy an old car. The only part is we've had it at shops to get it ready to drive. New paint job and all that. First shop, paint was bubbling before it got out of the shop. Didn't get it fully running, didn't get it fully done. Second shop, same thing. I think they just covered over the previous shop's bad paint job. So now it's got huge peeled up cracks of paint and stuff. First shop had the interior done. It's okay. They didn't get the radio done right. I didn't like the way they did the radio. It's got a nice sound system in it, but I've had it for 20 years. It's a 1967 Oldsmobile Tornado. It has got front wheel drive. It's got all the features and it has those pop-up headlights. I thought that was cool. It's a big boat of a car, but the vacuum line's, hello, my name's Michael. I'm working out, trying to get my steps in, and today's goal is 23,190, and I'm at 12,600 already. Bye. Hello again. And just getting our steps in, trying to get some miles in, getting ready for that half marathon in 17 days, and trying to lose weight. Already down some pounds. Yesterday weigh-in wasn't necessarily good, but weigh-in Wednesday, yeah, that I'd gained 4 pounds, but that was water weight. I'm really sure about that now. And we're just getting our steps in. But I'm going to try to do this every morning at 8 a.m. Central. We're going to go to 9 o'clock because I think that's probably when my battery's going to die. And there's 2 parts to this. The first part I stopped and restarted, so just getting steps in, just pecking away at the totals, the numbers. It says just short of 13,000. I'm already at 700 calories burned, active calories, and about 1,800 total calories burned by Garmin. I'm going to say they're probably off by about 5-10%. I don't know. I don't know if there's ever been a real study on that. I know a guy tested out VO2 max lab versus watches, and they were pretty accurate. Single digit differences between real VO2 max and what the watch was saying. So if I say 10%, then yeah, maybe it's 10% off. Walking about 80 miles a week, trying to get some runs in there. At the same time, Tuesdays and Thursdays are supposed to be my run days. Yeah, my toe hurts. My right big toe hurts. Hurts to touch it, hurts to wear a shoe, hurts to even have a sock on it. And yeah, gout's a horrible thing to deal with. So, oh shoot, I haven't been drinking. That's one thing I gotta do, is drink more. As that's going to be the best way for me to get it semi back to normal without having to go to the doctor to get drugs. So, but five more minutes or 4 more minutes, and I'm gonna call it quits on the live. But plan is to do one every day, as long as hopefully the signal's okay. I remember to turn off my Wi-Fi, and Y'all want to join me while I'm walking? Everybody's invited. If you haven't liked, shared, subscribed, if you got a family member or yourself that wants someone to walk with you, I'm here. And I'm here for you if you got questions. My email, fullsizelife@gmail.com. Or you can send them in, you can put a comment on the different things. I'm pretty much an open book, and I'm here to help. I mean, I've been in y'all's spot. I've had the struggles. I've had the things that self-sabotage diets. Life happens. Life has happened to me a lot. And, well, I'm getting past it. I'm working through it. Letting y'all know you're not alone out there. So, pleasure. Hopefully I'll see y'all tomorrow. And I can't see what time it is, but oh yeah, we're gonna have 13,500 by the time the live stream's done. So I got just under 10,000 more steps to do today. Since I'm at 23,900 or 23,190, I'm going to try to get to 22,000 steps before I call it quits. And I'll pick up the rest of them throughout the day, walking around the house. That if I'm short, I get a reminder on my watch or on my phone asking me, did I get my steps in at 8:30 at night? So if I'm missing steps, I'm going to get them before I go to bed, because I've had a couple times where I forgot and went to bed, woke up because I don't sleep very well. It's like, oh no, I didn't get my steps in. But we're on day 126, my longest streak of beating the Garmin recommended steps daily. So, well, we're gonna end this. Thank y'all. Love y'all, Full Size Life family. Hopefully see you tomorrow, 8 a.m. Central. I'll be here, and you have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. And there we go. No, still going. Yes.